So welcome to KWI on the Couch. I'm here with Ryan Blevins. Ryan, tell us where you're from.
Ashe County, North Carolina.
All right, Ashe County, North Carolina. So that's a good distance away. What is it, about 5-6 hours from here to?
About 5 or 5.5.
Okay, so not a long haul. Tell us about your reason for coming to KWI.
Well, I knew I wanted to weld, so I started looking for a welding school. And I knew I wanted to do pipe. And there's plenty of other welding schools, but this is probably the best one for if you're looking for pipe welding.
Okay. So when you're talking about, welding pipe or welding tube, some people intermingle those terms.
Yeah.
How many pipe certifications did you get while you were here?
I got 9 total certifications, but 2 of them was plate, I believe.
Okay. So you got your flux core and your stick out plate, and then a bunch of other pipe certifications.
Yeah.
And at 7 certifications, KWI awards those individuals with the golden arm hood, which is a hand-painted outlaw leather hood. And the only way you can get this hood is to earn it.
Yeah.
So you brung yours in today. Headed out on the road, where are you headed to?
I'm headed to Charlotte, North Carolina today for a weld test, and if that works out, next week on Thursday, I'll be headed to Wilmington, North Carolina to a paper mill.
All right. So KWI does a lot of things to prepare you for the job, to get you ready for the job. In the classroom, all those extra certifications and that resume, you think that got you where you get your foot in the door?
Yeah, it definitely helped, especially the safety stuff.
Okay. So what all safety stuff does KWI do for you? Is it just like a class or two, or do we get really in depth?
You get really in depth, especially, I feel like you learn more in the shop, because if you're doing something wrong, somebody's going to tell you, or if you mess something up, you're going to know next time.
Okay.
But they do teach you in the classroom.
Yeah. So KWI offers that the OSHA 30 card,
Yeah.
MSHA papers, Basic Plus Safety, First Aid, CPR, all the things that your company is going to want you to know, and then we follow and implement that when we are down in the shop as well, as far as safety glasses and PPE and your basic safety that you're going to have on any job. So you're prepared for that. It's not a big deal to have those safety glasses on underneath your welding hood, because you're used to it every day. Yeah, for sure. What was your hardest weld test you took here?
Probably my stick out monster. It was hard preparing for it, but when I actually got to it, I knew what I was doing.
Okay. So the stick out monster, that's the 60-10 route, followed by that 70-18, all the way out to the cap. All right, so that's pretty good. Did you do any of the exotic alloys? Any?
I did Inconel, Schedule 10, and I did the Super Duplex. Okay.
So a couple of exotic alloys that'll get you looked, more favorably when you're applying for more and more of these companies here.
Yeah.
Now, looking back at, when you started KWI, what was the one thing that you would have told yourself, if you could tell yourself, day one, do this, what would you have told yourself?
I know I told myself, you got to work hard, you got to get everything you can get while you're here, that way to make a better life for yourself.
Okay, yeah. The instructors KWI has, they come from all walks of industry. Some are rig welders with 798, some are downhill guys with private companies. We got people from the Boilermakers Union, people in the Pipe Fitters Union, a lot of different private companies from, East Coast to West Coast.
Yeah.
Your favorite instructor, not mention any names, but names a good quality. What did they do to make them stand out in your mind?
They was always like checking on me in my booth, and anytime I needed help, they'd come show me or tell me what I was doing wrong or just stuff like that. They was always there to help. Good.
We try to have a good instructor to teacher ratio, that 15 students on one instructor. So you're always going to find that guy right around the corner wearing a welding hood, ready to jump in that booth and help show you how to weld.
And there wasn't any instructors I could ask how to do something and they'd be like, I don't know. They know what they're doing.
Right, good. Yeah, to be an instructor at KWI, as a matter of fact, we require our instructors to pass all 6 weld tests that we're going to require those students to pass. And then weld test number 7 is your choice, and that's what it takes to get that golden arm hood.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you taking your time out of your busy day to chat with us. Thanks for watching KWI on the Couch.